In our weekly Siddha Tantra Satsang, a beautiful soul asked us, are Maya and Shakti same? If it is about Mother Shakti, then why do some disrespect her, calling as Maya or illusion? Well, in Tantra, we lovingly call the reality Shakti. She is indeed the Divine Mother, energy, creativity, and power itself. Everything we see, touch, feel, and know arises from this Mother Shakti. Shakti is dynamic. Shakti dances. Shakti vibrates. Her dance forms the whole cosmos, the galaxies, the stars, the moon, rivers, mountains, human beings. Shakti is both life and the force behind life. So then how can we call this vibrant and beautiful cosmic mother as illusion? This confusion arises from how Maya has been presented. Maya is often simplified as illusion. But if one looks at Maya, even the word, it is hinting on about measurings, about something that creates form. It's about manifesting the formless into form, giving structure, shapes, and boundaries. One can understand Maya as an artist's brush, seeing the whole infinite consciousness as the canvas, and artist's brush, Maya. One paints the form we see, trees, rivers, animal, human, stars. The brush is not fake, nor the painting that is created on the infinite consciousness canvas is unreal. But the painting alone are not complete pictures of reality. Painting indeed represents a limited perception. So, is there a difference between Maya and Shakti? If Shakti is Shiv in motion, Shiv is the absolute consciousness, and Shakti is the creative aspect, the dynamic aspect. Then Maya is her power, Shakti's power. Maya is Shakti's tool. Maya is Shakti's method. Shakti is the dancer. Then Maya is the rhythm of a dance that creates forms and perception. It is this art, the pattern and the rhythm used by Shakti in her dance, that is Maya. Shakti uses this rhythm, Maya, to create beauty. Maya is not separate from Shakti. Maya is the way Shakti chooses to manifest reality. Now it gets even more involved when one starts to talk about Yog Maya and Mahamaya. So, Yog Maya is like the compassionate veil that reveals and hides the truth. Lord Shri Krishna revealed his great universal form to Arjun using his Yog Maya Shakti, intentionally creating mystery for inspiration and devotion. And in other places, Yogamaya is Aghoreshwari Kurukulla. And this great cosmic Maya, when seen as the great expanse of the universe, the power that can bind us in confusion or guide us towards liberation, depending on our awareness. Mahamaya. When misunderstood, this Mahamaya becomes a trap. And when understood, Mahamaya becomes a great teacher, guiding us, nurturing us to the truth beyond appearances. So both Yogamaya and Mahamaya are Shakti herself. In Kaula Tantra, Siddha Tantra, we often talk about even more distinction and interconnectedness of Shakti as Parashakti, Aparashakti, and in between the Parat Parashakti. Beyond all manifestations, untouched by Maya, in pure awareness, pure consciousness, the transcendent form, the supreme form of Shakti, that is Parashakti. And when this Parashakti manifests, when this Parashakti is interwoven in creation, in maintaining the creation and also the dissolution of universe through Maya, then that is the Aparashakti. Aparashakti is the apparent Shakti or form that is something that we interact daily. And in between lies the bridge, the Parat Parashakti, between Para and Apara, manifesting, revealing spiritual truth, guiding seekers, and together that Shakti, Parashakti, Aparashakti and Parat Parashakti come together in the Siddha wisdom. Siddha's Siddha Tantra never rejected Maya or never reject Maya or calling Maya as unreal. Maya is a very powerful aspect of Shakti, and we in Siddha Tantra see the universe as a sacred play, a cosmic dance where every form and every illusion has a purpose and meaning. There is a great Mahasiddha Mahasiddha Matsyendranath, Guru of Guru Gorakshnath Ji Maharaj, who was the founder of the Nath Sampradaya. And in call Siddha Tantra, we also use Nath. However, we are a tradition that is personally guided and has a significant contribution by Mahasiddha Matsyendranath. And Mahasiddha Matsyendranath also had this teaching of Kautuk Vidya. You will see in places in India, in Rajasthan and other places where householder Nath yogis follow this Matsyendranath ji's Vidya of Kautuk Vidya, tricks, magical displays for show. But originally, Mahasiddha Matsyendranath ji used this Kautuk Vidya to show how interesting and beautiful Shakti's Maya is. Often one misunderstands Kautuk Vidya as mere magic or tricks, but in fact it's a profound science. Tantra of using Maya, not just as a trick for entertainment, but to awaken. You might have seen stage magicians use distraction to create awe. In Kautuk Vidya that Mahasiddha Matsyendranath ji taught, one uses Maya to break the rigidity of ordinary perception, and by doing that one inspires the practitioner to a greater reality. So for Siddhas, Maya is not negative to escape from, but something profound to deeply understand and be in harmony with. I remember a great Mahasiddha from whom we learned, Mahasiddha Ishputra once said that Maya is not falsehood, but a beautifully orchestrated dance of truth. And when you know the dance, then you will know the dancer. So Siddhas never rejected Maya or called her unreal. Siddha honor her as a very powerful aspect of Shakti. The whole universe is a sacred play, a divine choreography. Everything has a meaning and purpose. Yes, it is true that in some tradition, when one talks about Maya, then one uses Maya in a negative way, like especially in some tradition in Advaita. You hear a phrase in Advaita Vedanta, Jagat Mithya, that the world is an illusion. From the Siddha Tantra and perspective, this is not complete truth. The world is not a hallucination to escape from. World is Shakti's art, her canvas of revelation and concealment. Siddhas see the world as a divine process. It's not a delusion or illusion. For Advaita Vedanti, Brahman or formless, attributeless, pure consciousness is the truth or ultimate reality, and they consider world as mithya, illusory. But in Siddha Tantra, in the Kaula Tantra, in all Agam tradition, it is about Shiva and Shakti, the Parashakti, consciousness with dynamic power. The world is real and the sacred, and as much as her expressions are sacred and real, so is the world beyond. World is not denied. If Advaita says Jagat Mithya, Tantra says Jagat is Shakti's Leela. Jagat or world is not denied but embraced in a sacred understanding. Maya, Advaita says, is avidya or ignorance that has to be overcome. For Siddha Tantra, Maya is divine power of manifestation. Maya is Shakti is artistry, both revealing and veiling. And this idea of Jagat Mithya comes from more or absolute focus only on knowledge or Gyan as a path, renunciation, and inquiring yourself, like questioning yourself, like just intellectual and focusing mostly on the wisdom or the knowledge. Who am I? Koham. Athato Brahma Jikyasa. But Tantra uses Gyan, knowledge, and ritual Kriya as well, mantra as well, mudra as well, pranayam, meditation, devotion, rasayan, alchemy, and many things more. Jagat Mithya, or the world denying aspect in Advaita, talks about liberation or moksha as withdrawing from worldly things or identifying with the world. However, Tantra is world embracing. Liberation or moksha in Tantra is in and through life, body and senses, in the playground of Shakti, the world, the Maya. World is an illusion to an Advaitin, and they want to be free from it. And in a Siddha Tantra, we see the world as the dance of the goddess. We love the world, we love her, we worship her and become one with the world and her. This is the playground of Shakti, the world. And by understanding her rhythm, by becoming one with her, one awakens. There is a very popular story or a debate between Adi Shankaracharya and Mandan, Mishra and others, ritualists. It is often said that Adi Shankaracharya ji won this debate. There was a public debate proving that Advaita is supreme. But there is more to the story that meets the eye. Mandan Mishra ji was a ritualist, living in practices, then elaborate public debates. And this truth, the highest truth, when Mandan Mishra ji was asked, obviously a ritualist will not reveal the inner sanctum of wisdom of ritual or tantra in public debate. And that perhaps could have caused this perception that a ritualist was defeated by Advaitin. but there's perhaps more to it, and obviously one doesn't hear much about it because most of the stories around it was written by Adi Shankaracharya ji's followers, so there could be the aspect of bias and glorifying Advaita as well. So the idea that Jagat is Mithya or the world is an illusion might still suit better for a monastic renunciate, but for a householder, a tantric living in the world, the Jagat or the world is real. It's Shakti in motion, a dynamic form of Shakti, a dance of Shakti. So we don't dismiss the world as illusion, and we accept it, and we take it as Shakti's manifestation. So when we call reality as Maya, one is not diminishing Shakti. It is highlighting how beautiful the world is, how beautiful the Maya is of Shakti's Maya, how sophisticated Maya is, and how intricate it is, the Divine Mother Shakti's creation. It is a very intelligent artistry. So to call Maya an illusion is not correct. So Shakti, if is the mother of all manifested reality, infinite and conscious truth, then Maya is her play, her dance. Shakti's skillful creation. It's not good or bad. It's a sacred method through which Shakti manifests the world. It's only when one doesn't understand this play, this dance Maya of Shakti, one starts to disparage her or starts to see her as a negative. Many people say that Maya Maha Thagni Hum Jani, seeing Maya as a trickster. However, that is coming from not understanding the nature of Shakti. And when one understands Shakti, when one knows Shakti, then Maya becomes a dance. And dance is beautiful. It's a dance that awakens. It's a dance that reveals through its veiling and unveiling. In Siddha Tantra, we talk about arts, talk about Kala. And Kala is about understanding the nuances or mechanism through which Shakti manifests, and that is Maya.